What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Listen, hope you guys enjoyed the show yesterday, man, because I think this show right here, that's why even though y'all see me out and about and I'm not in my normal studio and my normal doing my thing, I'm out and about today but I didn't want to cancel this show, even though I'm busy because, like I said, I got a great support system around me. And these guys that come on this panel, they're going to help me out. But man, let me ask y'all a question. Have y'all ever just sit back and thought about this for a second? Why do I watch this sport so much? Like, why do I keep up with it? Why do I keep up with the teams? Why do I keep up with all the craziness that goes on with the NFL? Have you ever thought about that? It's just your love for the game, like your thirst for the game. Like, why do we defend it, right? We defend this game. We defend it. We defend it from casuals. We defend it from people who are trying to make the game or taint the game and say, oh my God, the game is rigged. And oh my God, it's this and it's that. We light these people up because we know that they don't love the game. Like that, it's so funny that I thought about this. I actually this show I've been what's up guys? I have been wanting to do this show for over a year now. And I thought you guys would enjoy just understanding how I process things when it comes to football. Like to me, if you I don't know if you guys play chess. Like if you play chess or you know anything about chess, because I play chess. If you know anything about chess, chess is a strategic game. So, and that's what we're watching in the NFL. We're watching two minds go against each other. I wish I can say it was just snapping the ball and throwing the ball and doing all that. No, it's two minds that are going against each other and trying to see who can out scheme the other person. Because if you look around the NFL, you know that the NFL is talented across the board. Everybody has talent. Every single soul has talent. Not one single team can see you can point out and say they don't have no talent. They all have talent. So what really separates everything is the minds, the coaches. They separate everything and they show you who's great. And we keep up with all this stuff. I mean, just think about it. We go to work, we do our lives somewhere during that day, every single day, whether it's in season or off season. We're gonna be talking about football, or we're gonna be looking at something dealing with football. We're gonna be keeping up with something. Something going you have notifications set so you can know what's going on in the NFL at all times. You have people jumping on social media immediately when they hear something about NFL. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What do you think about this? It's the love of the game. Like, that's where all this come from. You have people that have never watched football before start watching football and just cannot get enough. Like they cannot get enough. They want to know everything. They want to know about every coach. They want to know about every player. They want to know about everything. And we protect it like it's our little sister. Do not talk bad about the NFL. Do not do this. Do not do that. I don't know if the NFL knew what they was doing. I mean, because just taking y'all back down memory lane when they had their first televised NFL game and they seen how many people watched that game and how many people was just thirsty for more to the point that where they put NFL games every single Sunday. And now we look at this and we look at this and this is like a normal thing during the fall. We know the NFL comes on Sunday. We're gonna watch every game that we can. And at one time, you couldn't even watch but what game was in your area. But you watched that game. Even if it was a game that you didn't want to see, you watched that game for the love of the game. And when you were a kid, you wanted to go outside and you wanted to act like the superstars and this and that. And somewhere along the lines, you fell in love with the game. And really, it's a lot like a relationship. Like it's matter of fact, it is like a relationship. Only thing is you're giving, although you're not being able to take. But now it's to the point where you can take now. At first, all you can do is give, but now you can take it because with sports wagering and stuff like that. Now you can take just as much as you give. The NFL is such a part of your life, and you don't realize it. And in some cases, you don't even notice it. You don't notice that you're doing your normal daily task, and so just hired this coach come across your phone, and you start thinking about that. You start thinking about, oh my God, I wonder, is he gonna be any good for them? Does he fit their system? That's what we do. Do he fit their system? Oh, wait a minute. Let me get on a call and call JB. Let me get on the phone, call Cody, and see what he think about this. Your whole day just pauses. It just pauses because something that happened in the NFL. Hold on, honey. Hold on. It's gonna take me about 10 minutes, but I need to call JB and I need to see what JB think about this. I need to call Cody. Let me see what Cody thinks. Brianna, I gotta call Brianna. Brianna gotta know what's going on. That's what we do. It's for the love of the game. Like, we love the freaking game. Now, the Super Bowl ends. I don't know about you guys, but when the Super Bowl ends, as soon as it ends, actually, to be honest with me, as soon as it starts, as soon as the Super Bowl starts, I'm already happy and sad at the same time. I'm happy because I'm getting ready to see the Super Bowl. I'm sad because once this game is over, I don't have any more football for 6 freaking months. And there's nothing I can do about that. Well, at first. With me now, I go into all the the front offices and the coaches and stuff like that. But at first, I didn't have that. I had just the game. Just the game. So what's going on, man? So when I tell you it's for the love of the game, I'm not kidding you. You have a love affair for the NFL. You have a love affair for football. And it's just time for us to admit it. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and tell you that it's some type of addiction, but can we say that? How many days you go without keeping up with something in football? How many days did you don't look at something dealing with football? How many days that you don't? And I'm right with you. I'm right with you. I don't even try to hide it, though. I don't even try to hide it. I'm going to spend 2 hours a day on something dealing with football. 2 hours at least. Now, if I'm really bad, I'll spend the whole damn day. Just think about this for a second. Not Move podcast literally stay on all day long, talking about football all day. And you know what? We thirst for it. People jump from one panel to the next panel, from one show to the next show. They thirsting for it. It's almost like we don't even have a job. Appreciate that, Almighty. It's like we don't have anything else going on because we got to have this. We got to be able to talk about our favorite sport. We got to be able to talk about our favorite player. I mean, like, CJ, you know what I'm saying? It's a love for this that's beyond. It's our own fraternity. That's how TikTok has done to us. We have created a fraternity for people who are in love with the game. I mean, like, so when I'm telling you guys, the love of the game, once you got it, it's over. Like, it's over. It's in your blood. You know, it's funny. I'm a little bit older than most of you guys. I have such a love for sports. I still go on the basketball court and school young kids all the damn time. And I do it sometimes just to do it, or sometimes just to show that I still got it. And I still go out and throw the football. I still catch the football. I still run. I still do all these things for the love of the game. Because believe me, when I tell you, my ass is sore as hell when I do that. But I just love the game so freaking much. Like, and I don't have nowhere near the speed I used to have. I don't have none of that stuff, but I still think I do. I still act like I do. I just love the freaking game. Every single chance I get, I grab my football and I just hold my football because I'm thinking about, okay, what's going on with this team? What's going on with that team? What's going on with this quarterback? What's going on with that? I wonder what so-and-so team doing. I wonder what this team doing about this. I wonder what that team doing about this. It's for the love of the game, man. And why did I decide to do this show? Because I wanted to do this show when I first started on TikTok, but I was like, no, they're not going to get what I'm saying, because most people are in denial when they think that they're not in love with this game. You're in love with football. And if you think I'm kidding, if they came on TV right now and said football is over, it'd be a bunch of people in rehab. We would have to go to therapy. What do you mean football is over? We would probably get together and create our own damn league, because we got to have it. We got to have that sport. That sport. My wife tells me all the time, it's like a soap opera. I was like, no, it's bigger than a soap opera. The addiction is bigger than a soap opera. I mean, yes, we are always waiting. We are waiting for that next thing to happen. That next thing to happen. What's happening next? Who did this? What's going on? Oh my God, did you hear the Giants hired Harbaugh? Oh, we gotta go live. We gotta go live. Like, we gotta go live. I mean, like, it's right there in us. Did you see that catch? Oh, that was a fumble. That was a fumble. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a fumble. It was a fumble. Let's talk about it. I'm telling you, watch the film. We can literally watch film on something in football and still disagree. How you disagree when you watching film? You're looking at what happened, and we'll disagree. I see that differently. I see it different than you. And when it's all said and done, it all comes down to one thing and one thing only. Hold on, y'all. It comes down to one thing and one thing only. The love of the game. That's why we just love the game so freaking much. And it's really funny because all the newcomers, because we got a lot of newcomers now that enjoy football, and they don't get that part. They don't get how much we love the game. Like, we actually do. We study it. We look at it. Think about it. You pay money for the all 22. If you want to watch film, you're gonna pay money for it. Shit, yeah, do it every single month. Watch all 22. Pay $15 a month to watch all 22. Think about that. That's a bill. That is a bill. Like, that's coming out of my income every single month. Sorry, that's a bill. That's a mandatory bill. I have to be able to watch all 22. That's mandatory. Think about that for a second. We have created, our love for the game have created our own little world. We have our own world. Like if you ever think about it, you don't have to know anybody, and it's such an energy. You don't even have to know this person. You don't care about their politics. You don't care if they're black. You don't care if they're white. You don't care if they're foreign, whatever it may be. If you start talking about football and they know what they're talking about, that's your guy. That's your guy. That's your guy. That's what who you talking about, man? That's my guy right there. What's his name? I don't know. He's just my guy because he loves football. I mean, he's part of the fraternity. Hey, man, look, Almighty calls me all the time. Hey, man, you heard so-and-so, man, because so-and-so, he knows his shit. He knows his stuff, Swag. You need to check him out, man, because he knows his shit. Hey, man, you guys heard about JB, man? That dude know this shit, man. You heard about Swag, man? That dude know this shit. It's a fraternity. Like, and it gets such into your blood to the point where we be like, you don't know anything about it, dude. You can't even talk to us. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You just can't even talk to us because you don't know ball. You just don't know ball. I mean, you this. I remember when I first came on and I first started talking, I wasn't big on stats. I was like, stats can be padded. But the stats play a major role in football. It plays a major role when you get an overview of someone, but your eyes still have to tell you if that person is real for them stats. But still, stats play a role. Some people are very, very good at stats, and they can break a player down. Some people are good at the eye. They can see things. All these people are part of the same freaking fraternity. The same freaking fraternity. Some people got it all. Some people can see see it with their eyes. Some people can see it with their analytics. Some people can see it with both. But either way it goes, they're all part of the same thing. The love of the game. I mean, it's so crazy. It's so crazy because you would swear to God that me and Coach Common have been knowing each other for 30 years. The way we talk about the game, you would think that we knew each other for 30 damn years. That's what I'm talking about. It has such a hold on us. Y'all want to tell y'all something. Cody, it's not even, I don't think Cody's 22 years old. Cody, 50% of Cody's life is football. It's one way or another. Whether it's memorabilia, whether it's studying, whether it's that you would swear, he said, I'm 22, you would swear to God, this dude been alive for 60 years, considering how much he knows about football. Do you know, if you're only 22 years old and you know that much about football, even the history, how much studying you have to do, how many documentaries you have to watch? You're just sitting there like a freaking movie, watching documentary after documentary, learning all these different things about all these different players, past and present. You know how much time that takes? It's 24 hours in a day. I guarantee you, some of us spend 10 of it loving football. Think about it. You on a date with a girl. You just met her. She better like football, because if something happens and something comes across your phone, at that point, hold on. Dallas just released George Pickens. Hold on. Hold on. Just hold on. We're going to get back together. We're going to get back. Look, Coach, man, did you see that Dallas just released George Pickens? And she looking at you like, we on a date. Hey, you want to be a part of my life? Shut up, because I got to get this out. I mean, like, George Pickens, and then the whole damn date, this is what you're saying. I can't believe they released George Pickens. What were they thinking? I mean, like, it's such a love for the game. I mean, everything stops. Like, you can forget about it. If it ain't detrimental to your family, if it ain't something dealing with sickness, if it ain't something dealing with death, if it ain't something dealing with money, or something that's so important to your family where football does not come first, believe me, football come first. Even your spouses, even your spouses know. They don't even try to. They're watching football. They talking about football. My wife do it all the time. I'm telling you, he talking about football. We just need to go. He ain't going. He ain't gonna want to go. He talking about football. That's how much of a love of the game is. That's why we protect it. And that's why we protect it so much. That's why we light people up who try to be fandoms and they don't know anything about the game. And we light their ass up. And you know what? It's so crazy because it reminds me of a gang member. Like, literally, if you come into our gang and you talking all this shit about football and you don't know anything about football, then you are disbanded. Get your ass out of here. And everybody attacks you. I mean, you have no shot of retaliation because you don't have enough information, and you have too many people who do have information on your ass, and you cannot do anything about it before you know it, you kicked off. And you're trying to figure out what just happened. Well, those guys are assholes. No, they're not assholes. They just love the game. And you don't love the game. You cannot come somewhere and be a part of something that you don't love, that you treat as a hobby. We don't treat this shit as a hobby. We treat this as real life. We know that we can literally get in front of somebody who you see on TV and eat their ass alive. And we know that. That's because we have the same love that they have. We just ain't being pimped out by a producer or something like that. We have the same voice that they have. And we know that. That's what the love of the game is about. Right now, every single soul is looking for someone to keep that love going. How are they going to do it? We're going to watch all 22s. With me and JB, and we got a show coming up where we're going to go back from week 1, and we're going to call it receipts, because we kept receipts on things that people said all through the season, and we're going to go back through all that. Y'all got to be here for that. That's going to be good. Friday, we got Cody doing the draft show. This dude is extremely excited about the draft show. And he should be, because of all the work that he put in there. You don't do that shit for free unless you love it. Unless you freaking love it. We love this shit. It's real. We get angry talking to each other about this game. I mean, y'all got to understand, this is so funny. It's a true story, though. Super Bowl Sunday, Coach Carmen called me and say, Swag, these motherfuckers are abysmal. This is the trashiest offensive line ever. And we just going back and forth. Coach, I'm looking at this. Coach, I'm looking at this. Yes, back and forth, back and forth. Then I coach and find coach said, damn, I'm sorry, Swag. I got to go back and watch the game. I mean, like, because he was like, we can do this shit forever. He said, I just love doing it with you. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's a love for that. It's a love for it. And the whole point of it is take the love serious, because let me help you out. It's not going anywhere. For all you young guys out there, it's not going anywhere. That love is going to increase as the years go on, as football changes, as it evolves. And I'm telling you, and for all the people who just start loving football, let me help you out. Just look at it like this: every single time you would meet somebody new, and you would get that feeling of, oh, I like that person. They're cool. I want to hang out with them. This is that. Football does that shit to you every year. Every single year. I have never lost a love for football. I've never lost it. Even if I was in a position where I couldn't watch it like I wanted to, I always kept up with it. And Coach is right. The more you understand the game, the more you understand how it works in and out, through and through, the more you love it. I mean, when you see people not giving an effort, you can see it yourself. You're like, fuck, I ain't giving no effort. And then, when you see people make excuses for somebody, you're just making excuses for him. He sucks. We love the game. We love the game. Let me ask yourself this question. Y'all think I'm kidding? Y'all think I'm kidding? It ain't nothing about this show about swag. Y'all come to this damn show because you love the game. And I'm just a person who loves the game with you. I have the same passion that you have. I try to tell people all the time, the Swag Show is about y'all. It ain't about me. Because if it was about me, all I would talk about was me. All I talk about is freaking sports. All I talk about is football. You hardly ever hear me say anything about myself. I'm boring. Y'all don't want to hear y'all don't hear nothing about well, actually, my life is not boring. But trust me, some of y'all probably would find it boring. I mean, like Almighty teases me all the time. Cody teases me all the time. Swag, you old. I mean, I'm not old, and I resent that. But still, that's how they see it. It's the love of the game is what brings us together. We get along because of it. We become friends because of it. We move through life because of this. Literally, you think about it. When he said you're seasoned, I mean, you just think about it. I can have a relationship with Brianna, and it's purely about sports because she loves the game. And she's falling more and more and more in love with it. Swag, tell me about this. Swag, tell me about that. Swag, tell me about this. Because she's starting to fall in love, and that's like a sponge because she's just sucking it up. So now when people say stupid shit to her, she can be like, you don't know what you're talking about. Look at Joe's. I guarantee you, I can tell y'all right now, I don't know that much about Joe's, but Joe's is a part of a fraternity. This is a fraternity that some of her female friends probably have no earthly idea why she is a part of this fraternity. They have no idea. Girl, you just love football. Yes, I do. I love everything about it. I mean, you see what I'm saying? I'm watching the players. I'm watching this. I'm watching that. I mean, and it's crazy that it's like a totally different language to people who don't understand it. Like for instance, you ever get invited to Super Bowl parties? The reason why I don't go to Super Bowl parties to this day is because people have Super Bowl parties and watch not one game this year. That's the only game they watch was the Super Bowl. They have no idea how this team got there, who this team beat, nothing like that. And it's everybody standing around drinking alcohol, and ain't nobody watching the damn game. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not going to a Super Bowl party. I mean, seriously, I'm going to tell y'all how serious this is. I had the opportunity to go to the Green Bay Packers, New England Patriots Super Bowl when Reggie White was MVP and doing his thing in that game. And I was in a booth with a bunch of people who didn't watch football. And let me explain something to you. These were some high-profile people. And I literally turned around and say, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to watch the game. That's how serious it was for me. Oh, we sorry. We didn't know you was that serious about football. Well, yes, I am. Because I want to know why this team won't beat this team or why they beat this team. And I want to know why. I want to know when I walk away from this damn game, how they won. I mean, like, I don't want to be left with, oh, shit, I don't know how they won. They won. They had more points than the other person. That's not the love. That's not for the love of the game. Now, how many people really watch football and see the final score and say, okay, we won? How we do that? No, you guys, when y'all finish watching football, y'all know why that person won. Y'all know why that person lost. Y'all know about that. And you know why you're going to know? Because you're going to come on here and you're going to talk about it. And you know your knowledge of what you've seen is important. Because you're going to come in a fraternity with people, all these people who love the game. He said, to be honest, when I first started getting up with the Namu podcast, I thought I was pretty knowledgeable. I was not. I mean, so that's what I'm talking about, because what happens is, CJ, what happens is you start to get better. Now, here's what's going to get crazy. The more you learn, the more you're not going to be able to talk to people who don't know. That's the scary part. Before I bring the panel up, let me explain something. This is the scary part about this fraternity. In other words, when people come to me and start talking to me about football and they think I'm like them, I don't have any knowledge because I may have not said anything, and then they start talking, and then I start talking back, and then they realize, oh shit, he kind of know a little bit something. Oh shit, he kind of know a little. Oh shit, he does know something. Before you know it, they just sitting there listening to you because they don't know what you know. They don't understand it. And that's why it's hard for me to watch football with anybody who don't understand it. Think about this. It's not very many times that we get in conversations on a phone when a football game is on, unless it's two people who understands the game. Jules loves to text me during football games, loves to get his takes in during football games. And Jules be 100% on point sometimes when he's texting me. Sometimes he's not, but he's still watching the game at 100%. I'm watching this. I'm watching this. This is all for the love of the game. That's what this show is about today. So you guys sit back, and all those who are in the audience right now, and all those who are passing through, if you really want to hear people talk about how much they love football, you want to be on this show. You want to hear this, because I'm telling you, these people love football. That's what makes the Swagg show so special. Y'all really don't understand this. When I have to cancel a show, it ruins my whole goddamn day. Like the whole day. Because that means I don't get my fix in. I can't talk about football with my people. It's that serious for me. That's why I love what Not Move Podcast is helping me with, to move me forward, because I have to talk about football. It is a must for me. If you guys don't listen to me and y'all don't talk to me, that means my wife got to hear it all goddamn day. And trust me, she thank y'all, because she don't give a rat's ass about it. So she thank y'all so much for having this, let me voice myself, because I love the game. Everything about it. Y'all put yourself in the queue, man. Let's get this party started. If you don't know what this is the Swagg Show. This is what we do every single day.
Good morning, Swagg.
What's up, Cody? And just a real quick thing, Cody, I've always seen you as you are the part of the show. What are you talking about?
I just feel like I ain't been doing
because it'll be able to just pop. It'll be able to just be popped out.
I mean, like, so you see what I'm saying? I don't know what you was talking about, brother.
Cody, you over there like the rudder, bro. You be steering the ship sometimes.
I just feel like I haven't been doing my part as of late. Today I'm a little
real deal.
sick.
Hey, shout out to Cody, bro. I'll tell you this. When Cody talk, I listen. I listen when everybody talk, but when Cody get to talking, just because he sounds closer in age to me, I really give him a good ear because I feel like he's a peer to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see somebody my age give takes that aren't so casual and they actually do have the knowledge. And I can talk to them about players we didn't get to watch because I've done a little bit of research. I need to do more, obviously, but he has a great knowledge and I listen to him with a really keen ear. Shout out to Cody, bro.
Unfortunately, that comes with the territory of what I do for work, CJ. I've been around. Swagg wasn't exaggerating when he said that I've been around sports for half of my life. I have been. My dad, when I was a kid, my dad coached travel baseball. Obviously, I got into sports memorabilia very early because of my dad. Like I've met fantastic people that aren't even on the planet anymore. Through what my dad was able to do so many years ago, and now what he's handed the keys to me to. So I'll always be grateful for that.
I gotta share something with y'all. JB, Coach Common, y'all gonna love this story. I promise y'all. All you guys gonna love this. A-Train, all y'all gonna love this story. I met Cody like this. Y'all. I met Cody obviously on TikTok, right? You know how we met? We met because I had a show where we build a team from scratch.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, I mean, like we would build it from scratch. Every position, the coach, the defensive coach, the coordinator, the offense coordinator, the whole thing. That's how I met him. So I want to let all you guys know. Y'all heard my introduction. Was I lying?
No.
I mean, Coach, let me ask you a question. How many days you go without talking about football?
That's funny.
It's so good to hear you. It's good to hear you, Coach.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's
You know his ass.
How many hours, maybe? It ain't a motherfucking day.
Hey, how about this? Let's calculate the hours that you do not speak about football.
There you go.
That might be. So you go to bed when? 8? You wake up at 3.
I'm about to say it's during the 8 hours that I go to sleep.
And I don't even know if that's true. We've heard you mumbling about football.
But even then, I'm probably thinking about it in my sleep. So, I'm probably thinking about it.
Let me ask you a question. A-Train, how much you go without talking about football?
I'm on this app every day. It's crazy. I mean,
like I'm just okay. So I'm just going around the panel shoe game. How much you go without talking about football?
Shit, probably when I'm asleep.
Tim, don't you even lie, because I know a little bit about you. How much you go about talking about football?
This is my first time ever talking about football. What are we discussing?
Yeah, Tim came on as casual.
He just lied.
He just lied.
Listen,
this sport of football is new to me. Can you tell me? Can you tell me some pieces?
He's lying.
Well, first you get a club.
And what's
You get a club.
What's crazy in the off season is going to be even worse because I told everybody now that we got our own gym now. We got our own space. We don't have to share with nobody. Just our space for our academy. Dog, I'm gonna be doing training during the week and weekend. So
I mean, I'm telling y'all, this dude's gonna. I'm telling you, y'all think I'm lying. He's gonna be at training and still talking about football. Y'all think I'm kidding?
Oh, I was on JB's live.
I was gonna say, Swagg, you don't remember? Was it yesterday? Coach was at training in here.
No, listen. Common went at the beginning of the year. We were doing a podcast, our weekly podcast every Thursday. And here's Coach Common on the sideline. Get over there. I didn't tell you to get off the ball. Oh, sorry. Hold on. My bad. Oh, yeah, I'll take Tennessee. Hey, get over there. We're like, yo, Craig.
Let me tell y'all something about me. I'm so addicted to football that I go on YouTube and watch old football games.
You're not the only one.
That's fire.
You're not the only
That's
one.
what I do.
Hey, you're not the only one.
Watch old
I
cheese
ended
football games.
I'm finna go watch a whole lot of Lawrence Taylor games. I gotta get educated, apparently.
I ended
Yeah.
up watching old Steve
You
Young
got homework.
highlights. I ended up watching old Steve Young highlights and found my grandfather in the crowd.
I was watching
Are you
the other day.
shitting me?
The other day, I felt really sad about what Steeler football is becoming. I went back and watched AB and Le'Veon Bell highlights, bro.
Oh God.
I was sitting there
Bro,
depressed.
Antonio Brown raw running is art. It's just art.
That shit's art. That shit is art, bro.
Dude,
He's
it
not
is
lying.
art.
That shit's art.
I'm
Like,
Swag,
yeah,
I go back and watch Mahomes run up the sideline against Tennessee and all of them.
I ain't gonna lie, Des. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I hate to tell you this because I hate, but I'm gonna be honest. I kind of, Tim, don't get mad at me. I kind of watch 4 runs: the Philadelphia Eagle run in the Super Bowl, the San Francisco 49ers Super Bowl run, the Tennessee run. Like those get, I have to do that at least once a week just to feel that energy again. So
I already know, man. Yo, I just watched today, dude. The fucking head movement that Mahomes threw on old boy against Tennessee when he ran up the thing. It held him. It stopped the defensive lineman in his tracks because he was running left. And literally, Mahomes throws his head all the way to the right, and the D lineman stops for a split second, and Mahomes turns right upfield, down the sideline. It was sick, dude. I never really noticed that.
I watch Antonio
Oh my
Gates
God.
highlights at least once a week.
Antonio Gates.
Hell yeah, that's my guy.
Hey, that's how I feel about Zeke. That's how I feel
I
about Zeke Elliott.
remember
I
when
gotta
I
watch those highlights. dog.
sometimes I go back and watch where Von Miller tried to sack Patrick Mahomes, and then Patrick Mahomes take his left hand and throw the ball, and Von Miller standing there with his mouth open like, huh?
I mean,
How he do
yeah,
that?
I mean, like you guys.
Man.
Let me tell y'all something, Coach Coleman. I know you remember this. That's why I'm calling your name. A-Train may remember it too. I still go back and watch Tony Dorsett running for 99 yards.
I love to hear that.
I watching that, you got to understand something. Let me help you out, CJ. You may not know this, right? The week before Tony Dorsett ran for 99 yards, Wilbert Marshall had ran for 90 yards for the Philadelphia Eagles and had the record for the longest run from scrimmage. The week before that, Tony Dorsett broke that 99-yard run. That next week, Dorsett broke it on Monday Night Football by running 99 yards.
That's dog shit. That's dog shit right there.
I mean, Wilbur Montgomery. I said Wilbur Marshall. Wilbur Montgomery. But what I'm saying is, all these great plays and all these great things, we spend hours. If we can't talk about football, we watching it. And we can't talk about it. We watch, even if football season not going on, they done fucked up and gave us YouTube. We just sit there and watch football all damn day now. So
Hey,
They
Swag.
fucked up and gave me a platform.
Hey, Swag. Now, you know what? It was crazy. Yo, what's funny is I go back and watch more Steelers games that we lost. And I learned more from watching the games that we lost than I do from the ones we win.
Hey, and that's a great mentality to have, though, because when you won, you see what you did right. You know what I'm saying? So you're not looking as critical as you would be when you're looking at a game that you lost. You're way more critical looking at the mistakes because you know how this ends. You can point out what you could do better. You know what I mean? When you see a win, you're just like, oh, good job. Good job. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same reason I don't watch highlights. Highlights give you what they did good. You don't see the in-between plays, the dog plays. You know what I mean? You don't get to see.
Great point, CJ.
Like I tell you like this, you can show, and I say it like this: it's the J.R. Smith highlights I'll bring up. If y'all have ever seen J.R. Smith highlights, if
they
you
make him look like a superstar.
If you show a random person J.R. Smith highlights, they would think he's the greatest at his position ever. But it's J.R. Smith.
CJ, what you just said about people watching the highlights, that's exactly what people mean by I watched it live. You watched the highlights. You just put out the definition of why exactly what we just told you. We watched LT. You have hardly seen any highlights. Yeah. You need to go to your homework on that. You know what I mean? Like,
that's where I'm going to step. That's where I'm going to step in real quick, Coach. That's where I'm going to step in real quick because I was joking earlier. Anybody on here doesn't know me. Most people do. The Eagles lost in the playoffs. My ass was on a plane the next week to go to the Senior Bowl to watch college kids practice for the NFL.
Yep.
I'm a crazy person. I'm aware of
And
this.
see,
I know
and
this.
see, and just to y'all
Hey,
point,
we'll be there next
just to
year,
y'all
right
point,
next to you,
just
Tim.
to y'all point. When I was really appalled at, I seen people triple and quadruple team Aaron Donald. So I can sit here and attest to the greatness that I witnessed with my own eyes. When Southgate started telling me how they've changed the stances they line up in, I'm like, okay, then I gotta go do what I need to do.
Yeah, I'm about to say LT is the reason the tackle gets in a 2-point stance back.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I seen Aaron Donald. He won the Super Bowl. I don't know if y'all feel like that, but I feel like Aaron Donald went out there and said, "This is my Super Bowl. You're gonna have to take it from me."
Especially on the last play. Nah, absolutely.
I don't know if I've ever heard this term, right? But my coach used to tell me all the time, did you win that game or did they lose that game? And I never understood what that meant, right?
I bet you understand now.
I understand it now. Like a good team that goes out there, you may have been a good team, but you weren't good enough to beat them. They just didn't play how they were supposed to. So they lost that game. You didn't win that game. You know what I mean?
I tell my players that all the time. I say, we didn't beat them, they lost. I'm gonna
challenge CJ. I'm gonna challenge you on this, all right? Don't like Coach them say, don't go back and watch highlights of Lawrence Taylor. Go watch games. Like Lawrence Taylor was feared. When I tell you you had no such thing as scheming for Lawrence Taylor. He was feared. I mean, like I'm not kidding you. Quarterbacks feared him, even if they had an offensive line. They didn't fear Aaron Donald. They could double team and triple team. You ain't double teaming Lawrence Taylor or triple team because he's gonna be as your quarterback before you blink. I mean, it's nothing you can do. Like you can put a tackle out there, you can chip him. It don't matter. He gonna get to your quarterback in probably about 2 seconds.
That's crazy.
Do y'all remember when they played Philly and they got like 2 girls to go up to his room to tie him out and put him in handcuffs?
Yeah, put him in handcuffs.
Yeah,
he still came to practice the next day though.
Yeah.
So well, I'm just trying to get you to understand when you don't go back and do your due diligence. I promise you, if you do this, CJ, not just on Lawrence Taylor, on every player, you'll stop saying the GOAT. You'll stop saying it. I promise you, you will.
I feel you on that.
I mean, like you'll be like, hold on, guys, there's a lot of damn GOATs. I'm just being honest.
Because see, it's just how I've come to open my eyes lately about the GOAT debate as far as quarterbacks. Because I know y'all know how I feel about Drew Brees. You know what I mean? But I'm starting to get open up to some things. It's like, all right, I didn't know Dan Marino threw for 5,000 yards in the 80s. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, that's great to do that in the 80s. Give him a gold jacket at the end of the season. I got to be honest. Give him a gold jacket at the end of the season because 5,000 yards in the 80s, bro, yeah, that's ridiculous.
5,000 yards and over 40 touchdowns in one season.
In the 80s. People air attacks, and I feel like that's the air attacks I can give him to his credit. To do that in the 80s, 86, yeah, bro, yeah. I can put you top 5. You know what I mean? I can see that because my biggest thing on Drew Brees is he threw for 5,000 yards consecutively. But, I mean, shit.
And CJ, the bigger thing most of the people on here can, but you ask your average person how many gold jackets Dan Marino was throwing to, makes it even more impressive.
I was gonna say, I was literally waiting for a pause. I was gonna say that. I was like, it's even more impressive when you look at who Dan Marino was throwing to. Now there's other quarterbacks like that. Brees, outside of, he had 2 good receivers. I can't.
I'll give him 2.5 because Jimmy Graham. I'll give him 2.5.
I was gonna say Brandon Cooks.
Is Brandon Cooks the number 1 though? That's my thing. How many number 1 receivers?
At that point in time, yeah.
Okay. All right. Facts. All right. I'll give you that. But he was only there for what, 3 seasons?
Cody, take over. I gotta put my phone down because I can't drive and talk. So
I got you.
Y'all know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say at that point in time, I'm counting Brandon Cooks as the 1.
Okay. I think that's a little unfair to give him because Brandon Cooks didn't stay for his whole career. You know what I mean? I can't give him Brandon Cooks because he went to the Rams, he went to the Texans,
But for his years in New Orleans, he was productive. Like, the other 2 we're saying, right, are going to be Colston and MT, right?
Yeah,
they're going to be Slant Boy and Colston.
Yeah, Slant Boy. You can't be mad at Slant Boy when Tom Brady is Slant Boy. Like, to be honest, Tom Brady is Slant Boy.
I'm not. I just use it. I don't use it as a derogatory thing. I just use it to use it at this point.
Facts. Okay. Because we can say Michael Thomas, not Michael Thomas, yeah, Michael Irvin, the slant boy.
A lot of receivers you could say are slant boy.
Facts. So this is my question, right? Where does Devontae Adams rank for you guys?
Devontae's a tough one to rank all time for me.
Like, and I think, it's hard to rank any guy that played with AR because I feel like a lot of his catches are going to be credited for he had Aaron Rodgers throwing him the ball, but Devontae had great separation skills. I think that's when you got to look at when you have a great quarterback. Okay, look at his separation skills. How far away is he getting? You can't just. I think a jump ball guy, like say, I hate to say his name like this, but like a Dez Bryant. You just throw it up to him, he's going to catch it. You know what I mean? A Calvin Johnson, you throw it up to him, he's going to catch it. But Devontae was not only just catching the ball, he was tough to cover. He was tough to cover.
Yeah, I think for his era, Devontae was extremely good.
For his era. So you're not putting him in the all-time top 10 list?
No. I don't like. I think they're all time. There's probably 10 better receivers I can name than Devontae Adams.
I can agree with you on that. Do you think there's any receivers that took more punishment than he did?
Calvin Johnson.
Yeah. Megatron.
Of course.
I've never seen 3 DBs line up on Devontae Adams. So the ones that you put at the top tier.
About punishment. He's talking about punishment, like physical punishment. I would argue.
No, I get it. But when you have 3 DBs line up on your side, Calvin Johnson had 2 DBs playing man, bump, and run with the safety directly over the top.
I'm agreeing.
People hit Calvin Johnson with their whole body. Like they won. Yeah, I don't think he ever got a soft hit.
I'm gonna say Julio also probably took more punishment than Zay.
Man, it's
Julio
crazy.
Got cracked a few times.
Man, I tell you this, man. We was having a I'm sorry I'm going off topic again, but you brought up Julio, and somebody said he didn't deserve to be in the top 10, and I feel.
For where, and I have AB in my top 10, so I probably would have Julio on mine as well.
For sure, I got AB in the top 10, no question. But now, what I love the game, I mean, look.
I don't have top 10s. I'm just gonna be honest. I have elite and Hall of Fame, and then I have good or great. Because I mean, there's very few where they're all around perfect players. So there's one that you could have in a higher regard to a different stature or statistic or ability that puts your mindset of what makes them elite. So I never go down. I never look down on anybody that wants to bring up where's your top list or anything like that. It's just too difficult for me because I mean, with like CJ to that point, when you start watching like Steve Largent, you're like, who's that? You know the name, but you start watching film and you're like, oh shit, this dude was doing this back then. Then it changes the list, in my opinion.
I'm not mad at that statement. I'm not mad at that at all, Tim. I think personally I have if I was making a top 10, I don't necessarily have one that like comes to my mind, but if I was making one, I'd probably have Julio in it. Was kind of what I was saying.
No, and I don't know why, but I think top 10s and top 5s and everything are generational things. That's not a knock. It's not a negative. It really is. I mean, you guys are. I mean, you guys and my son, and my son's 20. Like, you guys grew up watching videos that rank the top this, rank the top that. So in your mindset, ranking it. I watched NFL films where they never ranked them like they ranked them statistically, but it was just like, here's the top receivers of this time. Watch what they did in this game. Watch what they did in that game. It's just a different viewpoint.
Yeah.
I do remember ESPN Classics having a rating on their stuff back in the day. It was just ratings on, like you said, though, it was yes, on statistical reasonings, and that was their reasonings or patterns, or due to like generations. You know what I'm saying? So like you were saying, we don't tax on that, but they were going and putting, and from this era to this era, this is your top 10. This era and this era, this is your top 10. I mean, a lot of people are over here, like we were the other day, like you had people trying to compare Aaron Donald and then LT. You what?
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
How? You got DT and Ed. How is that even possible? Like we and
I heard
on
this.
top of that,
I
they're
heard
playing in total different eras.
This morning, JB, somebody was like, so Tim, somebody said to me this morning, well, Tim, you're an Eagles fan? Somebody was on here saying Aaron Donald dog walks Reggie White. And I said, was the kid 7?
Yeah, right.
Like
it's what he's seen.
These are bold statements that if you feel you can back them up,
more power to you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say dog walks. I think Aaron Donald is the best pass rusher of his time at that position. Of his time, though. I mean, the things that Donald did at his position were insane.
Hey, I have a question for everyone because it's too positive up here.
Oh, here Joe's go.
So what's a take that you heard, I guess recently, I could say this week, but just that sticks in your mind that either one really pissed you off or two showed you that person had no clue what they were talking about?
CJ
I
Stroud
got
is
one.
done.
I just saw it last night. A guy said, with today's football, Jerry Rice will get locked up.
All right, I ain't gonna say all that.
That was the most asinine take I ever heard in my life.
What was it? CJ Stroud is buns. And then not give me any context as to why he said that. That was pretty asinine.
You didn't want to hear the context.
Well, I'm still concerned on what was the context. Was it the playoff performance?
No, not even that. He was saying that he can't read the field. He throws balls like 5 yards behind his receivers. I mean, he was a Jags fan, so once I saw that, I just tuned out, to be honest.
Oh, okay. It's all seriousness. What's one that I've heard recently that was pretty bad? I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to say, damn, no one pissed y'all off recently?
No, I've had some. That's probably the most pissed off I've been recently. Was that moron?
What is it? Yesterday they were talking.
So what was Swagg touching on his intro?
Fucking no! I know one that just we can sit up here and talk about it for an hour again, JB, if you want. But the hour-long discussion about Will Levis was really pissing me off. Why we had that discussion, I still don't know.
I will be dropping if we talk about Will Levis.
I'm about to say that starts some controversy.
Yeah, that's a little too much.
We had a 2-hour-long discussion about Will Levis.
No, thank you.
Yeah, if we don't stop talking about it right now, I'm gonna drop because he's not a starting QB.
Ukrainian skeleton athlete won't compete in Winter Olympics over banned helmet. So yeah, I just seen that just came gross.
Yeah, I did see that. That's insane. Oh yeah, the one on where I was fighting with like not four people, it was like 3 people. About Ryan Clark and Derrick Henry. We had that discussion again.
Oh,
that was
God.
funny.
I don't know why Ryan Clark really thinks that. I get it.
He is.
You know?
Wait. He's tackling Derrick Henry.
No, he's not.
Yes, he.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is, bro. Come on.
No, he's not.
What?
If he's going head up, no, he's
head
not.
up, Derrick Henry is
no,
tackling.
He's not. No,
yes,
he's
he
not.
is. Derrick Henry is tackling.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No,
yes, he is. No, he's not. Why? Why is he not?
Okay, so Ryan Clark played in the NFL with literally no regard for his body whatsoever.
I understand that.
And if if they cut back in the A gap and it is a clean shot, Ryan Clark
is getting
tackling
ran
Derrick Henry.
over. He's getting ran over, yo.
Nah,
Ran over.
I'm not saying ran over.
I'm saying it.
That-
Derrick Henry will run him over.
We're talking about like right now, Derrick Henry, or like
Yeah.
and like prime Ryan Clark.
I watched Cooper DeJean lift that man off his feet.
I was there like right now, Ryan Clark.
I watched Cooper DeJean lift that man off his feet. I watched Spillane stonewall him. I've seen Derrick Henry get dropped before.
I said, Kamari.
Let me ask you guys something. Why do you guys have love for the game? Like, what is it that makes you love, like, have a passion for it? Like, what is it that about it that it draws you to it? Because it can't just be like, oh, it's football. I like watching football. Like, there has to be a reason. What was the reason? What brought you to football? A-Train, you there? If not, it's totally fine. Shoe game.
Well, it was more of a family thing. I mean, it was more of a family thing. Everybody in the house watching football. I got older brothers. They played football and watched it, so I had no choice but to watch it. So I fell in love with it by watching it. By
Just
watching
overall
all the
thing, just grasped your attention to it. Like, was there a certain player on that, like, when you were watching that made you like, dang, dude, that was sick. That play right there. Like, you wanted to watch that team every week because of that player. You thought he was gonna make another play again.
the
Is there
49ers, because I'm also a 49er fan, so the house was a 49er house.
Fire.
So there was no choice but to watch the 49ers. And me being the youngest of the household, it was either watch football or be bored.
Yeah.
So me watching it, I was able to learn, play it with my brothers, play it as a kid and teenager. Fell in love with it, like, oh yeah, and then seeing them win a Super Bowl as a kid as well. So
Yeah,
I only got to see them. I only got to see them win one as a kid, but I got to see them win.
We in the same boat then, brother. Saw one as a kid. I ain't seen shit since.
You're lucky to at least get a kid and see one as a child. I couldn't imagine that excitement. Actually, I'm actually happy. I don't know why UConn. That'd be easy answer for you, man. I don't know anything about the Jets that made you just want to. I mean, maybe Lavernius Coles and I don't know Mark Sanchez. You're right. Herm
Probably
Edwards.
Keyshawn Johnson, maybe.
Yeah, Curtis, my favorite Mark. Joe's, what drew you to the game? Like, what excited you about football?
I would say earliest, because like I didn't come from a football family. Like my dad's more of a car dude, so he didn't really watch football like that. But I got interested in it because I was in yearbook when I was in high school, and I got assigned to, the sports column, I guess. And so I had to go take pictures at all the football games, and they put me on the bus with the players. So that's just kind of how, I got interested in it. And then a player that made me fall in love with the game would have to be Brian Cushing, because, it's Brian Cushing. Like, I don't know, he was entertaining. Like, the Texans were never known for winning, so I had to find love in my team just through the players themselves. So, yeah, that's where my passion comes from.
That's fire. Common. Can't say it was a catch you didn't see.
I almost fell asleep on us, man.
Yeah. Cody, man,
what got me into football was it wasn't even a Steeler. I mean, yeah, seeing a Super Bowl when I was very young was very exciting, but it was actually Megatron. Calvin got me into football. That's what made me really start watching football. Him, and then this
Yo,
is
what's
like.
up?
You good, Tommy?
Nah, I was in the meeting. What's up?
We'll go back to comment after.
Nah, what y'all say? I was in the meeting.
Him and Darius Hayward Bay got me into football. Being since Randy White, really? Maryland has not had like a prospect that was super hyped since Randy White, and then we got Darius Hayward Bay, and he obviously was a bust, but
Al Davis drafted him.
I know, yeah.
Darius Hayward Bay. I ain't heard
He
that
played.
name
He
in
played some
years.
games. He played some years in Pittsburgh. He wasn't very good, but he did play some years for him.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, Coach. What got you into football?
Oh, my grandfather. I ain't make a choice. My grandfather did. All the boys in the house played football. That's just my grandpa. We all played football box because he was a boxer in the army and he loved football. So he bought his boxing gloves because he didn't want to hear no arguing in the house. Y'all can't work it out. Go put the gloves on. Go outside.
Did he have y'all when y'all got fighting? Did he have y'all running Oklahoma drills?
Yo, I got 3 boys, bro. We're about to do that. I'm swear, I'm getting some rope. We're tying off that corner of the yard. We're about to make a ring.
We had the understanding. It was called the understanding box.
That's what it's gonna be.
Where the grasses didn't grow. Yeah, it's a part of grass where the grasses didn't grow, and where the dirt part was, where the dirt part was. That's where the dog's chain was. Actually, that's where the dog's chain. But he didn't shit over there because we had to take the dog for a walk because the dog wasn't allowed to shit in the yard because my grandmother liked the yard, so she wasn't allowed to shit in the yard. But we had to take him for a walk. So, but right where his chain was always dirt, and that was the understanding box. If you can't work it out, I don't want to hear this shit. Go put the gloves on, go outside, and get an understanding.
Hey, that's a good. Coach, how many of our Super Bowls have you seen?
4.
You've seen 4. Okay.
I missed the first 2 because I was just born.
Okay, yeah. See, the only one I've seen is Arizona.
Yeah, I missed the first 2 because I was just born. We won the 74-75. I was born 74 July. So I was just born.
Yeah, I was still little when we beat Arizona. If I had been born 2 years earlier, I would have seen Seattle.
Yeah, like I remember the reason I was still young, but the reason I remember 78, 79, because I remember when Jackie Smith dropped that touchdown, how excited my grandfather was.
See, the same could be said. I remember, even though I was super young, the reason I remember the Cardinal game so vividly was the roller coaster of emotions my dad went through. Was you had the high of the Harrison pick 6, the low of Larry Fitzgerald looking like he was going to win the game for him, and then the high of the Santonio Holmes catch.
Yeah, listen, I know them highs and lows because I tell you what, that Harrison joint, I was cool, still tipsy. And I'll be damned if Larry Fitzgerald ain't sober my ass right the fuck up. Larry Fitz had me sober as hell, dog.
Boy, I've never seen one player actually try to put a team on his back.
Yo, listen. I'm like, did y'all forget how to cover? They only got one motherfucker.
I was so confused. Going back and looking at it, I'm still confused because it's like, where the fuck was everybody at?
Nah, well, I know the one joint, and Troy even says it. He misread the play and thought it was a run play, so he improv like he does, and he crashed. He was like completely out of position. He said it was on him. Just like James Harrison. Look. Just like Dick LeBeau would tell you, James Harrison interception. He said that was all him. He was supposed to be blitzing. He wasn't supposed to be there.
Oh yeah, James. Yeah,
James Harrison he wasn't supposed to be there.
Well, if you watch the play, usually when people show blitz, they take a jab towards the line. He takes like a running start and then throws the brakes on and backs up.
Yeah, he was supposed to be blitzing. He wasn't even supposed to be there. And what happened was, I think Kurt Warner saw him running up.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't see him backpedal. Because he's used to 92 coming on the backside, coming around his blind side, trying to unalive you. He was not expecting 92 to be in the secondary.
Who's a player, now since we're talking about love of the game and whatnot, I'll go down the line. Who's a player that from y'all's team that y'all just, there's no rhyme or reason, and they probably weren't the best player, but when they played for your team, you had like a weird unconditional
Eric Warfield, number 44 for the Kansas City Chiefs, cornerback.
Okay, I like that one.
William Barty.
Okay.
Number 24 for the Chiefs, DB. Scott Fajita. Kawika Mitchell.
That's a good one. That's a good one right there.
Yeah, Kawika Mitchell became something. He was nothing at all. He was trash, dude. Gunther Cunningham brought him up, built him up.
Mine was
ended up
always
winning a Super Bowl with the Giants with Steve Spagnuolo.
I had 3. Now, there is a rhyme or reason behind the first one. For those of you who know Madden Mobile, Dree Archer is one of them.
Dree, he was moving a speed demon and never panned out.
Woo! 2 of them are running backs, which is funny. Benny Snell was another one. The reason I liked Benny Snell, we played Thursday night, I forget who we played, and they showed his spinner mouthpiece. And I thought that was the coolest shit ever. I thought that was the coolest shit ever.
I remember that.
Hey, yo, mine was Merrill Hodge, y'all. Merrill Hodge, he was like, I think he was our starting fullback at the time, but Merrill did a lot of dirty work that nobody else wanted to do. And I used to love when Merrill would get mollywopped and he'd get up. This is back in the 90s, so he'd get up, smelling sauce. They ask him what year it is, and they send him right back in the game. So, you know what I mean? So, yo, to this day, I'm happy that Merrill was on TV and he's cool. Because listen, I watched a couple of games and I know they sent Merrill Hodge back in and he did not know where the fuck he was.
Hey, what day is it? It's Sunday. It's Thursday. Close enough. Go back in.
Yeah, that's all. Hey, yo, listen. Hey, yo, the crazy thing is that's how we had no idea. But I remember when I played, there was no idea about concussions, like it was the severity of them or anything like that. Like, dog, we would get our bells wrong, and I swear they would literally, yo, what's your name? I'm like, Gordon. He's good.
Go back in.
I'm like, yo, I'm still seeing spots. My eyes keep blinking, all that. But as long as he said I was good, fuck it. Coach said I'm good. I'm going back in.
All right. Joes, what about you? Who's the player that you just had like a weird, like, again, no rhyme or reason?
A weird what?
Like the player that you had like a weird like affinity for, you liked them as a Texan, and there doesn't have to necessarily be a rhyme or reason. They could have even been a trash player.
Oh, funny enough, I have players like that for other teams, but I guess a Texan would be Dare, just because we won that game with him. Like, our kicker got hurt, so we didn't have a kicker, and Dare was making field goals for us.
He did kick. I forgot.
Hey, yo, Cody, you know who else I used to love too? Was Deion Figures. But he was Deion Figures. He was a lockdown corner, but he got overshadowed by Cornell Lake and Rod Woodson.
Yep. Like, another one, going back, and then I'll move on to a shoe game. Another one who I just always, it's 2 more that I had. I think I just thought his name was funny. Xavier Grimble.
Oh.
And then, bro, I know he has a sour taste in Steelers fans' mouths because of the Vikings game, but Roosevelt Nix.
Oh, my Lord.
I loved Roosevelt Nix, bro. All right. Move on to shoe game. Shoe game, what about you for your 49ers?
Man, this is tough. I'm gonna say, let's see. Let's say Brent Jones.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other guy after him? The other guy after Brent Jones, I think it was Eric Williams.
Oh, yeah, it was Eric Williams.
Then when what's her name came, he was He was the first one doing all the spectacular catches. Brandon Lloyd.
Yep. And JB already gave us his list. So, A-Train, what about you? I don't know if you're still here or not, but
I might go Al Wilson, middle linebacker.
ooh,
You guys remember Al Wilson?
I do, linebacker.
The name sounds
He's
familiar.
56. Yep.
Yeah, I know who it is now.
Hey guys, I'm gonna step in here for a second and tell y'all, my love affair was with Derek Alexander.
Okay. Hey, Coach. Hey.
Do you want to hear my list for other teams?
Yeah, go ahead, Jose.
Funny enough, number one on my list was Will Levis.
Oh God.
Yo, Joe, you should have kept that one to yourself.
Pull that one out.
That was. Yeah.
Yo, see things like that, Josie, they're supposed to go to the grave with you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That one, you just told me you liked Will Levis.
No, I thought he was so fucking funny. And he did not win a game until he won against the Texans.
I know what you're talking about.
And that made it
2 years ago, where he had a
Yes.
viral moment every week, was hilarious.
Yeah, so that made me have a soft spot for him.
I still have the picture against the Bears in my phone.
Oh yeah, when he was on his knees.
Yeah.
But yeah, funny enough, then he played our ass and picked us apart. So that's when I had to respect him.
What's crazy is you said picked us apart and Will Levis in the same sentence.
Literally, literally, he picked us apart. Like, I couldn't talk shit about him anymore.
Oh no, you can still talk shit. You can still talk shit. He just had one game. You can still talk shit.
Nah, man, he earned my respect. He stood in that pocket.
Kenny Pickett had 2 or 3 games, but still fuck that guy.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, yo, and like I said, it's a messed up thing about how things work out. But we weren't even getting a fucking quarterback in that draft. We had no intentions on getting a quarterback. None whatsoever.
And then everyone saw that stupid ass fake slide.
That fake slide and him living in Pittsburgh and Dwayne Haskins in the line. All those things, you roll them all up into one, and that's how he became a Steeler.
Damn.
Yep.
Because we weren't even getting a quarterback that year. Had no intentions of it. Dwayne Haskins that got the nod, he was the guy.
He's gonna be the next Sam Darnold. I'm telling y'all now.
Nah, no he ain't. Look, yo, Sam Darnold showed flashes of potential in his early careers when he went to certain. He showed some type of potential.
About Will Levis.
Kenny, no. Sam Darnold. He showed some type of flashes of potential. Kenny Pickett has yet to show that he can even spell the word football. So he's not gonna know. No, Kenny will be in the booth for another 2 years. He'll be in the booth. I don't know.
I'm gonna say this: Kenny Pickett has 2 throws. One of them is a go ball, and the other one, I don't know. He throws his ball, I feel like, every game. That stupid ass laser that he throws up the seam.
Oh yeah.
He has 2 throws. He can do those damn well, but anything else he fucking sucks at.
Dog, I remember it was so crazy. He overthrew Najee Harris on a screen. I said, how the fuck do you overthrow somebody on a screen, dog? Like, how do you not complete a screen pass? That's just, it's basically a pitch or a toss. You're just doing it to the front. Like, what the fuck? Like,
I watched him overthrow a slant quite a few times, and I'm like, are you like, what needs to change here, Kenny?
Yeah, like I saw him throw a check down in the dirt. Like, dog, he's 7 yards in front of you. I can make that pass. And I'm not no quarterback at all.
Yeah. Joe's, I'm going to say this. If Kenny Pickett ends up becoming the next Sam Darnold.
I said Will Levis.
Oh, Will Levis? Oh. I was gonna say if that's what Kenny Pickett ends up becoming, I'll take back everything I ever said.
Yo, for real. For real.
But until that happens, I ain't taking back shit.
I don't see it at all.
I'm saying I'm gonna put $10 on it.
Yo, now you want to talk about a DEI? You want to talk about a DEI hire? That's fucking Kenny Pickett. For real. That's the closest thing you gonna get to a DEI hire for real is Kenny fucking Pickett.
I think our craziest DEI hire was Arthur Smith. I still don't know how he got the job.
Yo, you ain't the only one. I still don't know where he came. I don't know. Yo, nah, listen. After I saw Terrell Austin's history of work before he got to Pittsburgh, I'm sitting here thinking, what in the hell did this man say to you in that interview for you to say you're my guy? Like seriously, like just don't listen. When you that's like when you hire a contractor, right? You hire this contractor, so you're seeing what his reviews are and stuff for his last couple of jobs. If all his jobs, the fucking paint started peeling, the drywall fell off, and if all his jobs are at the bottom, I can only guess the only reason you would hire him is because he's the cheapest. And he's the cheapest because he's the worst.
Yeah, I don't know. Both of our coordinators last year, how they got the job in Pittsburgh, I'm appalled by.
That's what I said. Like, what did you say? Like, I want to know what you said in that interview because I'm gonna use what you said. I'm gonna go get me a job. But
yeah,
what did you say in that interview?
If Terrell Austin can have an NFL job, I can have an NFL job.
Yeah, like, listen, I'm just trying to figure out what going off. Yo, why did you even pull out his resume? Why did you? I mean, how did he get an interview? When you read his resume, and listen, you ain't gotta take my word for it. Go Google Terrell Austin and look at his past fucking work.
It's pretty bad.
There's no reason I'm going to hire you.
It's pretty bad.
I have no intentions of hiring you for shit. So I'm just, I don't know, dog.
I wouldn't hire him to coach a Pee Wee game.
This is what I'm saying. After I did the research on him, dog, and I found out his past history, I'm like, well, why the
Oh my
fuck
God,
did you
especially
even
the year that
hire
he was
this
in
guy?
Cincinnati.
Yes.
Bro, they were a bottom 5 defense every year he was there.
Yes. This is what I'm asking, dog. How did you, what the fuck did he say to you in that interview? Like, this is why I be thinking
he had to have something over Rooney or Tomlin.
Yeah, I always say that's why I always say people got tape. They got that manila envelope. that manila envelope will keep your job, dog. That manila envelope.
Give him a chance.
Nah, no, it's the manila envelope. That manila envelope got some pictures, got some stuff in it, and they don't want that released. So because he got that, just like my man in Cincinnati right now, he got a manila envelope. He got a manila envelope on somebody.
Zach Taylor.
Yup.
I don't know what he can do to get fired.
Obviously nothing, because he's done it all already and he hasn't been fired.
Yeah, I don't know how Zach Taylor still has a job.
Well, remember, we were still trying to figure out how Marvin Lewis still had his job.
That's true. Hey, that's true as well.
Yo, Marvin Lewis coached for 14 years. I think he had
a total of 1 playoff win.
No, he has no playoff win.
He never got a win. Yeah, the best chance
wins.
they had was the AB game. That was the best chance they had.
No, listen. I don't even think Marvin Lewis made the playoff. He made the playoff, I think, twice. He made them with Carson Palmer.
Yep. And then once with Andy.
And he went 5. Then he went to 5 straight with 5 straight playoff appearances with Andy Dawson and lost them all. So I don't know how the hell that man kept a job. He has something like 7 winning seasons in 14 years, some old crazy shit like that. Like it doesn't add up at all. But yet this man kept his job every year.
Oh, I saw whatchamacallit, Steelers alumni have to have a come to Jesus meeting.
Are you talking about that stuff with Joey Porter Sr. against Ben and James Harrison?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it like this. Mike Tomlin as a person is a very good guy. But are what Big Ben and James Harrison said about him as a coach necessarily wrong? I get Joey Porter's defending somebody that he believes is, a friend, which I'm sure Mike Tomlin sees all three of them in that light, but taking the person out of the equation and looking at him as a coach, I don't disagree with what Big Ben said. Or James Harrison for that matter.
I know, I get it.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna put it like this. Troy Polamalu don't say nothing bad about nobody, right? He don't say nothing bad about nobody. I mean, they like even James Harrison said, like, yo, when Troy started going off, oh man, the whole defense just said, yo, it's time to put these motherfuckers to bed, dog. Troy's going off. like it's time to put them to bed. You hear Troy going off. Troy, and I always take stock into this, is that I know it was a different time and era. I understand that. But it's just the mentality of the structure, right? Troy Polamalu, Ryan Clark, and James Harris, all of them played for Bill Cowher. They all played for Mike Tomlin.
Yep.
All three of them said that Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown do not leave the Steelers if Bill Cowher was still coach. I got to take stock into that. I have to, because I understand what kind of coach Bill Cowher was. And I see throughout the years what kind of coach Tomlin was.
I think if Bill Cowher had stayed, the Killer Bees get a ring.
Oh, the Killer Bees get more than one ring.
Now, I'm saying, like, that's a team that gets a ring. I don't think, and it wasn't just Mike Tomlin. I'm going to make that very clear. The whole team overlooked Jacksonville. That was realistically our best shot. The whole team overlooked Jacksonville. But when you have a coach that feels that he was wronged earlier in the year, which he was with the Jesse James catch, you're wronged. Have a coach that feels that he was wronged and goes out in the media and says, we're just going to put our head down and work, and next week it's on to New England. As if already saying we have Jacksonville beat before either of us step on the field.
Right.
And we didn't. We lost.
Can I add to that point? I'm a Steelers fan. This is my first time on the panel. But to that point, like Cody's right. Like, because even I remember before leading up to the Jacksonville game, we had even guys on the team like Mike Mitchell, Sean Davis, like guys on the defense talk about how they were excited for revenge and to go back into New England. And then Blake Bortles hangs 45 points on that defense.
Yep. No, you're absolutely right. I mean, when you have a team, as a coach, you should never let your team overlook another professional team. And as a coach, you shouldn't be doing it yourself. So, I mean...
Bill Cowher did the same thing in 94.
Yeah.
Bill Cowher did the same thing in 94 when he let them idiots go make that fucking music video. Because he thought we were going to walk through San Diego. He thought we were going to walk through San Diego and we were just going to go to the Super Bowl. So he allowed the defense to go make a motherfucking music video called Blitzburg. Now you want to know why? You want to know why nobody ever saw that video? Because we got our ass whooped in that fucking AFC Championship game. So there wasn't no fucking Super Bowl video.
I forgot the Steelers were in that championship game.
Huh?
I said I forgot the Steelers were in that championship game.
Yeah, Tim McKay was an all-out. I'll never forget. I watched this shit. I don't know how many times. Tim McKay was an all-out fucking zero blitz. Tim McKay played press coverage and it was 3rd and 15, and Tony Martin blew right past his ass. Blew right past him, and Stan Humphries didn't even see Tony Martin. He just knew where he was going, just launched the ball up there because he had 9 people coming at him in a blitz. He had 8 or 9 people coming at him in a blitz, and he just threw the ball up there. And lo and behold, pass interference inside the 1-yard line. on the 3rd and 15. All we had to do was get that 3rd and 15, game was over. But what happens? They wanted to look past Casey Hampton and those. They wanted to look past LeVon Kirkland, Greg Lloyd, Kevin Green. Y'all wanted to look past motherfucking San Diego because all they had was Natron Means and Antonio Gates, and we felt as though we could stop them too. So
they didn't have Gates then.
Huh?
They didn't have Gates then.
No, you know what? You're right. He didn't have Gates. We had Eric Green. You're right. We had Eric
Gates
Green.
was drafted in like
they had no, I'm trying to think who their receivers was. They had Tony Martin. It was Nate Charmines, Tony Martin, Stan Humphries.
Yeah, those are the only three I remember on offense, and then defense, they had Junior Seau. So
yeah, defense they had Junior Seau. I don't even think Sean Merriman was there yet.
No.
Yeah, Sean Merriman wasn't even there yet. But all I know is we overlooked their ass and got sent the fuck home. Because they wanted to go make a Super Bowl special video. And, it was called Blitzburg. Just in case you guys wanted to know. You'll never see the fucking video because she was never released. I never even seen it. I just know about it from research.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, but because look, I was trying to find the video to rub it in their face. I was gonna send it to their ass.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of that the whole thing with Joey Porter, and I think it's I do think that each side had good points, but like you say, Coach, when you got a guy like Troy Polamalu speaking on certain things, I'm a lean the side that Troy's on, because Troy's not the one to go out and say stuff.
That's my whole point. Troy don't say too much at all about nothing. You see what I'm saying?
I met him.
When he does speak, it's always positive.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude,
it's always positive.
When you're face to face with Troy, as I've met him, when you're face to face with Troy, it's almost like he's so soft spoken, he's well spoken, and you get a vibe that he genuinely goes through his day-to-day life happier than probably you are.
Right.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of like when I met Larry Fitzgerald. They kind of like the same.
I want to meet Larry, but I've never met Larry.
Well, I live in Arizona, so I see him all the time.
They're
kind of like the same demeanor.
Some of the happier ones, Justin Herbert. I don't know if he was just in a particularly good mood or he's just that happy all the time when I met Herbert. But he was cool. There are some. Coach, have I ever told you about Mean Joe?
Nah.
All right. So there's a little story time. Mean Joe Green. There are bullet points when you go to meet him at an event. 1, you are not allowed to call him Mean Joe anymore.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't sign it. He won't write it. He won't say it. You can't even address him by it. He is Joe or Joe Green or Mr. Green if you want to be formal. He only allows 5 people in front of him at a time. And the interactions are very brief and to the point. Bo Jackson is the same way. And I will say this. I respect Bo and how he goes about it. To Bo Jackson, it is nothing more than a business transaction. He will respond to you, but you guys aren't going to sit there and have a conversation like your friends.
Yeah, that's kind of the old school mentality, though. That's like a lot of old school guys I know.
Yeah, Joe Green always says that Joe Green was a character, and that character retired.
Yep.
That character retired in '83, so do not call him that.
Yep, they said, and I forget what the documentary, I think it was his 30 for 30, Coach. He said in '83, when Joe Green retired, Mean Joe died. Or I can't say that, but passed. But yeah, that's what he said. He said Mean Joe Green is not a thing anymore. But he's like, when we met him, he was cool. Tony Dorsett, he's a character. I was gonna say CJ's up here, but yeah, Tony Dorsett's funny. Pretty sure he was drinking when I met Tony Dorsett. He was hyped up, man. Who's some other guy?
Hey, do you guys watch like the Diamond Gym stuff?
The who?
I think Aaron Donald gonna go.
To where?
Diamond Gym. You guys know about that?
No, I do not.
Oh, you guys should look into it. I have to send you guys some stuff about it. It's pretty cool. But now we stuck with baseball now.
Basketball for me right now.
No, we ain't doing no baseball.
Yeah, that's not necessarily true, brother.
No, I'm saying I'm sad because ain't nothing I watch really. Basketball, I don't watch into the playoffs. So.
I'm not a basketball person.
Trust me, we got the draft show coming tomorrow.
Exactly, y'all got to be here for that one.
I'm excited for that because I see a lot of people doing mock drafts. I'm telling y'all need to see this draft tomorrow because it's gonna be good.
We're gonna be talking about
what position is the strength in the draft? What's the biggest strength in the draft?
Ooh,
DN.
That's a good one. I would say if you're giving me three, I'm gonna go edge, wide receiver, and I think this is gonna be a very good DB draft when it's all said and done. You're gonna have some people that go in the second round that might be better than first round picks. I'm looking at you, D'Angelo Pons from Indiana. I want us to draft him, Coach, personally in a second.
You don't think we go guard second round, Coach? You think we go guard?
I think we're gonna get a guard in the.
Steelers fans, y'all can talk about that enough tomorrow.
But yeah, those would be my three positions. I agree with Dylan. Tackle was.
I can tell you guys all right now. The draft show is tomorrow. If y'all want to be, also you guys want to be there for JB grand production of the Swagg show Monday, because we got something big going that day as well. So I'm telling all my guys, this is my family. I tell y'all thank y'all for carrying the show today.
Absolutely, brother.
I appreciate the hell out of that. But I want everybody to understand tomorrow at 9 a.m. we got the draft show. So you want to be here, even if you don't know anything about the draft or who's being drafted or how it even works. You want to be here for that because that's what we're gonna be showing you. It's gonna be the Cody show. So and I'm pretty sure Brianna's gonna be involved in it in some kind of way as well. So I want you all to be here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And we're gonna bring this for y'all. We got a lot of days before football season starts again. I plan on keeping y'all very entertained until that happens.
Hey, Swagg, what time zone?
CST.
It's always 9 a.m.
So if you're on Eastern, you're on West. So it'll be 8 in the morning for you, Tay.
Okay, I'm on Mountain Standard.
No.
He's on Mountain.
If he's on the West Coast, it's 7 in the morning, fam.
Yeah,
Mountain. He's Mountain. Arizona's Mountain time.
Yeah,
so that's 8 though. I was right about the time. I was right about the zone, the time zone.
Yeah. She's
okay. I'm on the West Coast, so it's 7 o'clock for me.
Okay. All right, I got it.
So we will see y'all tomorrow, man.
This non-casual podcast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or reused without the authorized written consent of the Not Move Podcast Network. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.